Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Kristy, not spelled with a C or CH. It's Kristy with a K, and thanks for being here. On this channel you'll find me talking about whatever I find interesting at the moment, anything from anti-multi-level marketing and anti-scam commentary, to the exploitative nature of family vloggers, Reddit post readings, to the haunted and paranormal side, and even the gore world. I hope you will find my takes on these topics interesting and stick around for more. So go ahead, like, subscribe, and let's get on to the video. In today's video, I have compiled a compilation of 10 scary TikToks of paranormal events caught on camera. I've always been fascinated by the unknown, hauntings, abandoned places, and just overall creepy things. Grab a friend or leave the lights on if you are spooked easily, and let's get to these videos. Tunnel of Terror. Here you will see someone driving through a rock tunnel, and as the arrow points, you'll see something on the left-hand side. Did you see it? Let me slow down the video a bit. It's already creepy enough to be driving through a tunnel at night, in the dark, and it looks like there's low visibility coming around that corner. And then here you'll see on the left, it looks like a child, a little boy, pressed up against the rocks. Do you see it? What would a child be doing this late at night, out in a tunnel, standing motionless? That's the real question. That's what makes this clip really creepy for me. What do you think? Who was that? The caption reads, "In honor of it being spooky season, here's one of the scariest things I've ever caught on camera." Did you see what they caught on camera? The main caption on the TikTok reads, "Backstory. Husband and I were filming skits, so at first I just assumed it was him when I went back to look at the footage. But he didn't go on that side of the house at all, and whatever this is seems to glide or look like it's imitating human footsteps." Let me slow the clip down and zoom in. You can see by the woman's head, to the right of the house, on the front porch, looks like a man is stepping out, or gliding out as she stated. If this wasn't her husband, then who was that? Somebody is in the closet. It is scary to think we could encounter a ghost or spirit, but it's scarier when children encounter them. In this TikTok, a mother explains that her daughter has told her for months that someone is in her closet. At first, the daughter was naming a specific family member that had passed away, but now simply she says it is a bad man. You can see the closet door slowly opening, and the child is fast asleep, and there's nobody else present in the room with her. Or is there? I will slowly zoom in, and it looks like there is someone standing in the closet. I don't think that child is alone. It seems that others had noticed as well, and the mother went back and recorded the inside of the closet. There's no space for someone to hide, not even a white transparent figure. Shadow figure.
Yeah, it's still there.
Two men are talking to each other, trying to figure out who is being seen in this window.
Like, I literally see nothing.
The lights are off right now. Oh, it just moved. It just moved.
No, it did not.
It just moved. It just moved.
I just heard a weird fucking noise. Please don't tell me that as you said that.
Dude, it just moved.
No.
It seems that neither of the guys can figure out who this is. My question is, if it's a person, who can move that fast? Who just disappears into thin air? Here's another video in front of the same building and the same security guard. He again is discussing what is happening in the secured building. So if someone was to break in, the alarms would have been triggered. Notice the light going off in the room next to where the figure is standing? Nobody is supposed to be in this building at this time of the night. Pay attention to the corner to the right of the figure. Soon it appears as if there is now a second figure that just crouched down. And it only keeps getting creepier from here. The figure almost disappears and reappears as if it was two-dimensional. And it doesn't stop with that. Now the figure starts going side to side as if it's looking down at the ground at something. And then it's gonna do something very strange. It starts to grow as if it almost doubles in size. I don't know if this is some kind of shapeshifter, maybe a skinwalker, but whatever it is very bizarre. When I come across these TikToks, I try to see if I can find where they come from. With this particular TikToker, he is not known to post anything else paranormal. He primarily posts about his cars. Coming from an account that has nothing to do with the paranormal makes these videos even scarier. The White Monk. Paranormal investigators, Ghosts of Britain, are exploring Tintern Abbey in Wales. There is a pale hooded figure standing in the ruins of the old doorways watching the investigators as they walk the grounds. At first, to me, it looked like a statue that is being illuminated by the floodlights that are pointed up at the building, or it was just a poorly projected hologram. But if you pay attention to the hooded figure, it is turning and watching them as they are walking by. I guess the White Monk is still being ever vigilant over his abbey. While asleep. Here are two kids hanging out together in the living room one night when the power mysteriously goes out but quickly turns back on. Later, when they are fast asleep, one of them is being pulled off the couch by who knows what and is dragged away off screen. If I was the parent seeing this, I would be sick with fear. A priest would be called, the house would be blessed, the child would be blessed, and I would promptly leave. Also, did you catch what happened in the beginning of the clip? The recliner towards the bottom left of the screen is rocking without anyone sitting in it, and the kids don't seem to notice. But once the lights are back on, the chair has stopped moving. Weird. Pulling strings. A woman is seen entertaining her infant when the sheet on her bed decides to make a tent out of itself. Then after, her older child enters the room and her ponytail mysteriously decides to do a little snake dance. Usually I wouldn't be so cynical of videos, but this particular TikTok user has been called out many times for using strings to stage her videos. There are a few videos where you can see someone hiding and they move the exact moment these events start. Do you think this is real paranormal activity? Or just someone pulling some strings? Really Haunted. Lee from the YouTube channel Really Haunted has been documenting the strange happenings in his home. Over the years, he has documented lots of poltergeist activity. We see Lee fast asleep on his couch and he has two cans placed on the floor close by. Before anything really starts to happen, we see two orbs fly from the bottom of the screen. There's no dust particles seen flying around, but are those orbs bugs? Or something else? Things seem to get more interesting as we see one of the cans slowly being pushed away from the couch. And another orb is seen, disappearing into the back of Lee. Did that orb make Lee move? Activity starts to ramp up as we see more orbs and the can being tossed across the floor. But that's not it. Pay close attention. Now what can make a chair levitate and slam back down onto the ground like that? With the clip slowed down, we see yet another orb crossing in front of the chair as it starts to levitate. And I wonder why the camera decides now to lose focus. Is this solid evidence that Lee is dealing with poltergeist activity? In the dark. A couple has been having their chickens killed at night, so they set up cameras to see what they could capture. There's some activity going on, but there's nothing that can pinpoint on what has been killing their chickens. Did you see everything that happened? A rooster statue gets pushed over, the hose moves, and the gate door swings open. I wonder what is causing all of this to happen. Is it an angry spirit that just doesn't like chickens and is letting them know? Shut the door. A couple in New York bought a house built in the 1800s. They did renovations and turned the house into a home. But what is having an 1800s built home without a little ghost activity?
So there's a picture on the floor and it just...
At first, the woman was concerned about the picture that fell on the floor, but she was not expecting what was going to happen next. What could have caused the door to slam that violently? Could it have been a gust of wind? Or the paranormal? These were 10 TikTok videos I found of paranormal events caught on camera. What do you think of these videos? Are ghosts real? Is this all a well-crafted and staged performance? Or solid proof of the paranormal? I like to hear your opinions in the comments below. Feel free to like and subscribe, and most importantly, don't forget, it's Kristy with a K. See you next time.